Now, in this age of spreadsheets and artificial intelligence, you can measure just about anything that you can find two numbers to compare to. Well, KPIs are a little more concise and comprehensive than that at the same time. And what we'd like to cover here is what are KPIs and why do they matter? So in the vein of you can measure anything, we would like you to focus in on the key performance indicators that really matter and really impact your strategic decisions. So key performance indicators are quick read measures that allow management and boards to assess the financial health at a glance without a deep dive into the financial statements. So think of your current board of directors. Some of them probably have a pretty good financial background and others maybe not so. But key performance indicators are built for any experience level board of directors or management, which some need to know down in the weeds what the numbers are and others not so much. So KPIs distill complex data into actionable numbers. So we measure it, we make decisions based on it, and then we take actions on those decisions. And KPIs fall into three main categories. You have your financial health metrics, which are measures of liquidity, leverage, and overall financial strength. So these are more big picture KPIs, and you see the rate of return, days cash on hand, debt service coverage, capitalization. These are the big picture items. But then you have the day-to-day items. We call those the operational KPIs. These measure the efficiency and effectiveness of utility operations. So these are things like system loss percentage, how much electricity are you losing, or how much water are you losing in your system. O&M, which is operation and maintenance expenses and cost per customer, revenue per kilowatt hour, or revenue per gallon, plant investment per customer. And then we also have key performance indicators that are customer service oriented. So quality of service delivery and customer interactions. These are customer costs per customer, and then reliability factors. How often do customers lose power? How long are they out? Things of that nature. And you might say, well, those are all well and good in the abstract, but what would they look like in a report? So here we have a sample KPI dashboard, something that you could present to your board, to management, and also to yourself to use in managing the business. And so you see under the financial health measures, the KPIs there, here we have the rate of return of 4.8%. Well, that's a number. Is it good or is it not so good? And here we measure it against a target rate of 4%. And as we go ahead, we'll talk about why that's a good measure. Days cash on hand, what's good, what's not good there, debt service coverage, capitalization. Under operational, we look at the system losses, cost per customer, revenue per customer, per kilowatt hour, plan investment per customer. And then on the customer service side, we show customer cost per customer, outage duration, outage frequency, customer satisfaction scores. So you see this broad array of KPIs really blend together well, though, on how we make decisions and how we manage resources and focus those resources in our utility or co-op. So KPIs can supplement or even replace your deep financial statement analysis for routine monitoring. So if you're involved in the financial statement preparation, they don't take away from your need to have accurate financial statements and all the numbers that support your financial statements. But KPIs are more high level and used for strategy and implementation of strategy as well, and then measuring results. So that's why they're really good for board and management, because board members and management at certain levels doesn't need to analyze every line item when a well-designed KPI dashboard tells the story at just a glance, like we saw in that previous slide. So again, KPIs are built for strategy. And unlike financial statements, they are forward-looking. So in the financial statements, you have the history of where you've been. You also have some nuggets on where you're going in the notes to the financial statements. But KPIs are most effective when it comes to budgeting, planning rates, planning capital expenditures, and then monitoring performance and our progress towards meeting our goals.